Welcome to the lesson on documenting and communicating inspection results. Upon completion of this lesson, learners will be able to compare and contrast the various types of quality documentation and identify the purpose and need for inspection reports and corrective actions. Documentation is key to continuous successful inspections. The best plan will not produce the intended results if it is not reported and made available to employees for future reference. In addition to this, documentation is sometimes required to meet quality standards. It is therefore in the company's best interest to describe all quality-related efforts and their results in a written format. Document hierarchy provides a structured framework for organizing quality documentation that can be customized to meet each company's specific needs. This hierarchy consists of several levels. These include quality manuals, booklets, standard operating procedures, working instructions, forms, and reports and flowcharts. Let us discuss more about these levels in the upcoming slides. The quality manual serves as the organization's official document that outlines the complete quality system. Supporting quality-related documents are typically organized and presented in booklets or ring binders for easy access and reference. The Standard Operating Procedure, abbreviated as SOP, document presents a concise description of the operating procedures used in a specific work context. In other words, it describes the steps involved in the execution of an action which is likely to be repeated several times in a particular circumstance. The SOP should be a sufficient source of information and instruction for someone performing a task for the first time. Larger organizations and companies operating in an environment of low uncertainty typically make use of SOPs. Some organizations even evaluate their personnel based on their compliance with the SOP. Working instructions provide more detailed information on standard operating procedures. Working instructions or specimen forms should be provided for every operation performed in the workplace. They are typically attached to the related subdocument and are available to employees for consultation. Flowcharts are good tools for displaying complex information in a graphical manner. They illustrate and synthesize content, allowing a quick visual grasp of the information they present. In order to illustrate the flowchart, these charts employ pictures, engineering symbols, and geometric shapes. However, flowcharts are not usually sufficient by themselves and should be accompanied by written, more detailed data. When company inspections are needed, inspectors should document the tests they conduct, the observations made during each inspection, as well as their recommendations for improvement. Afterward, these reports should be made available to the relevant supervisors. It is important to describe in the inspection report the actual circumstances under which the examination was performed, as the ideal conditions described in the inspection plan might not be met. For example, the report should present data on the illumination level and the cleanliness of the space, as well as the types of instruments used to perform the inspection. National monitoring agencies might require access to those reports to verify the adequacy of the organization's quality assurance program. Actions taken to correct quality problems identified during inspections or by other means are called corrective actions. As such, the corrective action program is a reactive process, meaning it deals with issues after they have occurred. The activities involved in a corrective action program start with the definition of nonconformity and end with the evaluation of the new action plan created to address the issue. All corrective actions should be thoroughly documented. Those documents contain evidence that the problem was analyzed, its source was identified, and the implemented solution is more than a temporary solution. It is important to note that corrective actions should stop problems from reoccurring. A well-documented corrective action plan attests to the company's ability to address the problems identified effectively. In summary, documentation is key to continuous successful inspections. There are various types of quality documentation that may be used by an organization, but every company should have a quality manual. When conducting a quality inspection, tests, observations, and recommendations should all be documented, and if corrective actions are needed, then these should be documented as well. Having all of this documentation readily available helps a company keep track of its quality improvement actions. Thank you.